Welcome, bienvenue, willkommen, bienvenidos to my channel. In today's video I'm going to tell you how I overcame via another obstacles when I started to learn a new language. Let me get myself a little cup of coffee and I'll be right back with you. So guys, in this video I want to tell you first of all the 3 basic things when learning a new language. At least that's what I was able to come up with, and this is number 1. This is the first thing that you must have into consideration when starting to learn a new language: motivation. Motivation is essential, and for you to be clear about what your motivation is, first need to ask yourself this question: why am I learning the language? What do I need it for? Do I need to sit a test at school? Am I just curious about learning a new language? Am I required to know another language on the job? Motivation is of utmost importance at the moment of learning a new language. If you don't have a clear, big, great motivation, then you won't make it. It's like when you start a year and you say, today I'm going to change and I'm going to do things differently. And then you go and you pay 6 months all at once for the subscription to the gym, and then all of January you go and you don't miss one single day. You go and you buy yourself a cool bottle of water to do exercise. You buy yourself a new towel to wipe off the sweat out of your face, and you don't miss a single day. In February you start to go every other day, and now you start coming up with excuses to yourself. Today I didn't have time because I had to take the car to the workshop, or something happened with the family, or something happened with the children, or something happened on the job, whatever. Then by March you're not going anymore. You failed. That doesn't work. You just lose time, money, effort, and now you're all sore. The next time you want to start, you remember how it hurt last time, and now it's more difficult to start. You are making things more difficult to yourself. So find a motivation that is enough for you, that is great for you. Something that goes beyond going to the gym. Something that goes beyond only learning the language. What do I mean by that? Let me explain it to you with an example. For me, learning languages is easy, but that's only because I do it with a strong desire for meeting people, getting new friends, being able to travel to other countries and being able to communicate without any problem, reading books and watching films in their original language. So that's all the motivation that I need to learn a new language. I have friends in the United States, in Brazil, in Russia, in Austria, in France, in Germany, in Kyrgyzstan, and every time I talk to them it becomes easier and easier to learn the next language. There's always something new to talk with them. We can always share something, and that's amazing. This is just like everything else. The difficult part is to start, but after you've started you don't want to stop anymore. So find that thing that you're passionate about. Either traveling, reading, watching films, getting a promotion on the job, whatever. Find something that is enough and rewarding for you. Find something that gives you the energy to continue after you find a word like in that other language that you are learning. Once you define what your motivation is, then I assure you the next obstacle is going to be way easier to overcome. The second most important thing when learning a new language is overcome your fears. Yes, I know I sound like a life coach and it sounds like a cliche. I know. Nonetheless, that's true. We all have fears. Everyone. Afraid of the dark, afraid of the heights, afraid of the depths of the sea, like me. But seriously, who the freak is not afraid of this thing? Scary. But when it comes to learning languages, everyone's afraid of something. For example, someone may say that he's afraid of failing a test. Some other person may say that he's afraid of getting mocked at. Or that some French guy is going to be an because you didn't say something right. Like saying something like "Vous pouvez répéter s'il vous plaît parce que j'ai pas compris." Never mind about that. Those people who criticize, they do so because I'm sure that they don't speak other languages. Most of them don't speak even their own language. I mean properly. I know quite a few of those, to be honest. So don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to making mistakes. Yes, just like you heard it. Make mistakes. As many as you can. Yes, because the faster that you make a mistake, the faster that someone is going to realize that you're making a mistake and they are going to correct you. If you never speak the language, then no one is going to notice that you're doing something wrong. You won't get that feedback and you won't be able to correct that mistake. So there you have it. Hurry up, you're making mistakes, but try not to make the same mistake twice. And finally, number 3. Have confidence in yourself. Throughout my years of experience being a teacher and a learner of languages, I've realized that a lot of people make this mistake. They don't trust themselves. And they make you notice it by saying this famous phrase. English, German, Spanish, Japanese, whatever the language is, it's not for me. What? Who said languages were for only certain people? That's outrageous. Don't self-sabotage. Everyone can learn a language. Yes, of course, there are people that have it easier. This doesn't mean that languages are only for them. It also depends a lot on the individual's background. For example, in European countries where they learn 3 or maybe even more languages when they are at primary school, makes it easier for them later on in life to be able to learn another language. So yes, there are people that learn languages faster, easier, but that's not an excuse. The only thing that you need to be focused on is in being in contact with the language. For boomers and Gen X, this was very difficult. But we have the glorious internet. Just like you are watching this video, you can watch videos on YouTube, watch films on Netflix, read books, listen to podcasts, listen to music, all in the language that you want to practice. So this excuse that languages are not for me is no longer valid. If after watching this you still don't want to learn a new language, it's okay. Just find another excuse, because that one is getting old. And that's all for me in today's video. I hope you've liked this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can also click on the bell thingy to receive notifications whenever I upload a new video. Either way, you know that I'm going to be uploading videos Wednesdays in Spanish and Saturdays in English. As always, I ask you to please write down in the comments what languages you are learning, what are your doubts, and what languages you would like to start learning. Thank you very much again. See you next Saturday. Ciao, ciao. Ooh, I almost forgot. Down in the description box, I'm going to leave you the links for podcasts and other materials that I use to learn languages, to practice my languages. So there you have it. There's no excuse anymore. Ciao, ciao.